Picture this: a quiet Saturday morning in Maple Grove, a sleepy little suburb just outside Raleigh, North Carolina, where the biggest drama is usually who forgot to mow their lawn. I'm out in my garage, sorting through boxes of canned goods, my old man's toolbox, and a mini fridge stocked with meds for my dog, Rusty, a scrappy mutt with a heart condition. Then I glance out the window, and there's a line of people snaking down my driveway like it's a Black Friday sale at Target. At first, I think maybe there's a gas leak or someone's lost their cat, but then I see her, Linda, the HOA queen, in her pristine Lululemon leggings, handing out my emergency ramen like she's running a soup kitchen. Above my garage, there's a neon green poster board screaming, "Community Pantry, take what you need, give what you can." My jaw hits the concrete. My garage, private, locked, keypad-secured garage has been turned into a free-for-all grocery store, and I didn't get the memo. I'm Tom, by the way, just a guy trying to keep my head down in this cul-de-sac circus. My garage isn't just a storage unit. It's a time capsule: Dad's old wrenches, my hurricane supplies, even a generator I bought after that big storm in 22. I keep it locked tighter than Fort Knox because Linda, our HOA dictator, once sent me a violation notice claiming my garage door was too utilitarian for the neighborhood aesthetic. So, imagine my rage when I see her live streaming on Facebook, beaming like she's Oprah giving away cars, hashtag Maple Grove gives back, while strangers haul off my stuff. There's a nurse in scrubs walking away with my sockets set, a kid filming a TikTok with my granola bars, and an old lady in a walker clutching a can of my chili, muttering, "Linda posted about it, dear." I'm standing there in my slippers, blood pressure spiking, yelling, "This isn't a pantry, it's my house." Most folks scatter, embarrassed, but Linda just flashes her veneers and says, "Oh, Tom, I thought you wanted to give back." That's when I know this isn't a misunderstanding. This is war. 2 hours earlier, everything was fine. I was organizing my shelves, sipping coffee, maybe humming some Springsteen. I'd stepped inside to take a call when Linda must have swooped in. Nobody knocked. Nobody rang the doorbell. They just waltzed into my garage like it was a community rec center. By the time I get out there, half my shelves are bare, my water jug's empty, and there's a trail of Snickers wrappers littering my driveway like some twisted fairy tale. I check the keypad lock. Somion's pried off the cover, wires scratched, clean work. My gut screams Linda. She's on the HOA security committee, one of 3 people with access to the override codes from when the system was installed. I climb a ladder to check my security camera, still blinking, still recording. Back inside, I plug in the memory card, and there she is, 8:36 a.m., strutting up with a clipboard and 2 teenage minions. She punches in the code, the door clicks open, and she starts directing like she's staging a Broadway show. "Canned goods here, snacks there, ugh. Move those tools, they're so cluttered." One of the kids hesitates, asks, "Is this, like, okay?" Linda laughs. "Tom's a loner. He won't mind. We're doing this for the neighborhood." My fists clench so hard my knuckles crack. Her Facebook post is worse than I imagined. 200 likes, a selfie in front of my garage, captioned, "Our generous neighbor Tom opened his space for the community. No gatekeeping, just love and snacks." Comments roll in, "Linda, you're a saint. Sending my kids over after practice." She's even scheduled a restock drive tomorrow, my address plastered on a flyer like it's a farmer's market. I'm shaking, barefoot, scrolling through this nightmare, when I realize she didn't just break in. She's hijacked my life to boost her ego. I could call the cops, but where's the fun in that? Linda wants a pantry? Fine. I'll give her one she'll never forget. The next morning, I'm up at dawn, no coffee, just pure, petty adrenaline. I hit 3 grocery stores and a pharmacy, loading my cart with chocolate bars, pudding cups, and here's the kicker: boxes of chocolate-flavored laxatives. Perfectly legal, perfectly untraceable, and, with a little kitchen magic, perfectly disguised. Back home, I print fake labels, repackage everything to look like store-bought snacks, and set up the garage like it's round 2 of Linda's charity stunt. New sign: Pantry restocked, blessings await. By 9 a.m., the vultures descend. A jogger grabs a pudding cup, her kid shoves one in his pocket. A delivery guy snags a granola bar, gives a thumbs up. I'm upstairs, sipping orange juice, watching my security feed like it's a reality show. 13 people by noon, including a few HOA board members. Linda's back on Facebook, posting, "Restock complete. Thanks to our generous neighbor." I'm grinning so hard my face hurts. Then the chaos hits. By lunchtime, her post is flooded with comments. Anyone else feel sick? That pudding wrecked me. My husband's been in the bathroom all day. Linda tries to spin it. Just a volunteer effort. Eat at your own risk. But the HOA message board is a war zone. Someone posts, "Is this food even safe?" Another says their kid threw up. A guy named Mike rants, "Who's accountable for this? Where's Linda?" She deflects, blaming community enthusiasm, but the tide's turning. That night, a neighbor named Sarah uploads a video, her husband's voice echoing from the bathroom. "More toilet paper, please." Caption: "Thanks, Linda." Memes explode. Linda's face on a laxative box, a photoshopped Pantry queen, digestive edition. I'm cackling, but Linda doubles down. She posts a health alert, claiming sabotage, hinting I tampered with her pantry. Bold move. Too bad I've already cleared the garage, scrubbed it clean, and slapped up a new sign, "Private property." Pantry's a lie. I post the truth on the HOA board. Linda broke in, stole my stuff, and ran a fake pantry. Legal action pending. The comments erupt: apologies, screenshots of Linda's invites, demands for answers. The HOA calls an emergency meeting at the clubhouse. I show up, sit in the back, and watch Linda waltz in, sunglasses on, clutching a folder like she's Perry Mason. The room's icy. Nobody claps. The president, Greg, a spineless accountant, mumbles about misunderstandings. A woman in the front stands up. "My husband missed work because of those snacks. Linda said it was safe." "That's not a misunderstanding, that's dangerous." Linda jumps in, voice syrupy. "It was a goodwill gesture, informal, for the community." Groans ripple through the crowd. A guy in the corner snaps, "You live-streamed it, Linda. You handed out flyers. Don't play victim." I stand, calm but loud. "You tampered with my lock, used an override code, and stole my property. I've got video, and it's with my lawyer." Linda's eyes flash. "You poison people. You lace those snacks." I shrug. I never authorized a pantry. If I store snacks for myself, what's in them is my business. You distributed them. The room goes dead quiet. Someone coughs to hide a laugh. Greg wipes his brow, muttering, "Let's move on." But it's over. Linda's done. The fallout's brutal. The health department slaps her with fines for unauthorized food distribution. The HOA boots her from the board unanimously. She tries to save face, renting porta-potties for the park, calling it an HOA relief zone. Nobody buys it. Memes keep coming. Linda Laxative, a fake ad for Linda's Gourmet Gut Cleanse. Then, the cherry on top, a delivery truck drops off a pallet of bulk fiber snacks to the sidewalk, labeled community donation. I post a pic. "Thanks for the transparency, folks. I'll pass." The neighborhood loses it. I could have stopped there, but Linda never apologized, not for the break-in, the lies, nothing. So, I filed a small civil suit: trespassing, theft, property damage. Nothing crazy, just enough to sting. Her house goes dark, trash bins padlocked, dog silent. Then comes the block party. I get a permit for a pantry party, all about accountability. Tables of snacks, all labeled laxative-free. A banner, legit pantry, no surprises. People wear shirts with "check the label." A cardboard statue of Linda holding an exploding snack box steals the show. Halfway through, she shows up, gray tracksuit, sunglasses, looking like a ghost. Nobody talks to her. A kid, maybe 6, walks up and asks, "Are you the poop lady?" The crowd freezes. Linda turns pale and slinks back to her car. No words, no fight, just gone. The lawsuit wraps fast. She pays damages, restocks my supplies, and gets 100 hours of community service cleaning public restrooms at Lakeside Park, where her pantry victims once suffered. I mail her a laminated montage of her posts, flyers, and that statue, with a note. "Next time, ask." The neighborhood heals. I'm elected to the HOA, push a rule: no community projects on private property without consent. It passes unanimously. Now, when I open my garage, it's just tools, Rusty's meds, and a framed photo from the party, everyone grinning, holding labeled snacks. A sign on the table reads, "Take what's offered. Ask first. Read the label." But here's the thing. Was I too harsh? Linda was a bully, sure, but did I cross a line with the laxatives? Part of me wonders if I could have just called the cops and been done. What do you think? Did she deserve it, or did I go too far? Drop a comment. Share your HOA horror stories, and let's talk. Where's the line between justice and revenge? Hit that like button if you laughed, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.